over the previously unbeaten Raging Cajuns. Today, the teams play for the third time in just over 24 hours. In the Sun Belt Conference volleyball season, will the Bobcats take control of the league's West Division, or will the Cajuns remain alive in their quest to win the title? We'll get that answer on a beautiful South Louisiana fall Saturday afternoon. Hello again, everyone. I'm Dan McDonald. Glad to have you along with us for the third game of this weekend series. Texas State won the 2 games scheduled yesterday. They won the first match in pretty impressive fashion, a 3-set win. Louisiana came back last night to win the first 2 sets before Texas State rallied. They won a close third set and then rolled in the 4th and 5th set to finish up 2-0 yesterday. If the Cajuns are going to rally back, they'll have to do it from big efforts from senior Haley Wisnoski, the nation's leading point producer going into the weekend. She had 13 kills last night, but the big number producer yesterday was sophomore Kara Barnes, who led the Cajuns in kills in both of yesterday's matches. She had 16 last night to go with 7 blocks. For Texas State, they're 10-1 on the year. Standout Janelle Fitzgerald had a slow first match yesterday, but last night an impressive 24 kills. She got a lot of help from 2-time conference setter of the year Emily DeWalt, who had 49 assists in the 2 matches or last night to go with a team-high 7 blocks in last night's win. She's got 91 assists in the 2 matches so far this weekend. Starting lineups look very familiar too. Same ones that the 2 teams used yesterday. Texas State had a change with Kennedy Rutherford stepping into the starting lineup. She replaced the absent Caitlin Butner and had a big first day yesterday. Of course, Jillian Slaughter, the leading kill artist, rather Janelle Fitzgerald, the leading kill artist for the Bobcats. For the Cajuns, it was Haley Wisnoski, obviously, and Kara Barnes, who got the big numbers. And they will have to do it again if the Cajuns are going to knock off a high-flying Texas State team that has now won 7 in a row. This will be the 23rd all-time meeting between these 2 teams. Texas State has pretty much dominated the series. They are 20-2. The 2 teams split last year, both teams winning on their home court. Of course, this year is a much different schedule-wise in the Sun Belt. Teams are playing within their division only. And these 2 West Division rivals playing the 3 matches this weekend. 3 matches coming in about a 30-hour period. And the Cajuns will not return the trip to San Marcos this year. They will alternate home and home sites. The only teams that teams will play home and home during the season are the travel partners. And that'll happen in 2 weeks when the Cajuns go to UL Monroe and Texas State goes to UTA. Before we talk about that, we've got volleyball today. And it will be Texas State to serve, and Emily DeWalt, the junior setter from Helotes, Texas, will kick things off for us. We are underway with match number 3 this weekend. Kill attempt by Cammie Hicks is dug out. They'll set up Rutherford again. That one's dug out by Louisiana. Wisnoski with the try, but that one's blocked down. Janelle Fitzgerald and Jillian Slaughter were both there. And DeWalt will serve again. Middle kill attempt by Bennett is blocked down, but Bennett keeps it alive. Wisnoski again with the tip, but it is dug out. Fitzgerald tries it from the side. Now Wisnoski again off the tip. Dug out by Granado. That kill again by Slaughter, who had a block just a minute ago and now gets her first kill. And quickly Texas State out 2-0. And that will be a service ace for DeWalt. And that is the 10th service ace for Texas State in the 3 matches so far. Cajuns do not have a service ace. That one's kept alive. Rutherford has it blocked down, but kept alive. Middle kill by Slaughter. Sims off the block, dug out. Fitzgerald again down the line, but a nice dig by Ramirez. Bennett's kill was blocked, but not Fitzgerald's, as she powers that one to the floor. And the Bobcats with a 4-0 lead early. Wisnowski has to carry it over. Another chance, and not a good set that time from the Bobcats, and it will be side out for the Cajuns. Avery Breaux will serve for Louisiana, the senior setter from Scott, hometown product. Played at St. Thomas More High School. Set to Rutherford again, and that one's dug out, but the Cajuns will hit with a net violation. Looked like it was on Cammie Hicks, and it will be a side out for the Bobcats. And Michelle Foster will check in to serve, the sophomore from Allen, Texas. All but one player on the Texas State roster hailing from the state of Texas. And speaking of Texas, Haley Wisnowski for the Cajuns, the senior from Columbus, Texas. Gets her second kill of the match. And she'll be serving. And that one is going to be a service ace, the first of the weekend for the Raging Cajuns. Heather Mazetas-Fontenot in her 25th year as a collegiate volleyball coach. As Wisnowski serve, again a good one, and the Bobcats will have to carry it over. And that kill attempt is going to go long off the hand of Kelsey Bennett. So it will be side out again for Texas State. Bobcats have won the last two Sun Belt Conference regular season and tournament titles, and are the favorite to do it again. Desiree Johnson, the left-hander, has checked in and had that kill attempt. Dink attempt by Fitzgerald is dug out by Louisiana, but a miscommunication off the set. And another point for the Bobcats. Jillian Slaughter to serve. She had 4 service errors in the 2 matches yesterday. 15 service errors yesterday for Texas State, along with those 9 aces. 11 errors for Louisiana, but with no aces until Wisnowski had hers just a moment ago. Bennett on the far side. That one's dug out by Slaughter. They'll set up Teskey, but she gets that one blocked down. But it's blocked down out of bounds. And Slaughter will get the kill, and Louisiana will get the timeout. Texas State leads this one 8-3, and that is makes for a very happy Sean Hewitt, who took maybe the biggest 2 wins of his first year as head coach yesterday. But a familiar face on the Texas State bench. He was an assistant to longtime head coach Karen Chisholm for the past 14 years. His team, of course, as we said, won the last 2 Sun Belt regular season and tournament titles. And they were the preseason poll pick by the coaches to win it once again this year. Cajun coach Heather Mazetas-Fontenot trying to get her crew fired up. She saw her team on the wrong end of the scoreboard for the first time this year yesterday. Louisiana was 11-0 coming into yesterday's 2 matches. Cajuns are still 11-2. That's the second best start in school history. And even with the 2 losses, Louisiana still has the nation's highest win total with those 11 going into today. Of course, Texas State can match that with a victory today. So far, very similar to yesterday's first match. when Texas State came out red hot and ended up winning the first set 25-11. And they won that match. The other two were a little bit closer sets, but they won that match in straight sets. Last night, of course, a marathon 5-set match. Cajuns won the first two. Texas State won the next two, and then won the race to 15. Desiree Johnson's kill attempt dug out, but Kelsey Bennett's will not be. Kelsey Bennett with her first kill of the match. And that breaks a 4-point run for Texas State. Hannah Ramirez, the libero, serves, and it has to be dug out off the net. But Fitzgerald is still able to put it away at the net. Found the gap in the middle of the Louisiana defense. And again, it'll be a side out. Just a little bat past the block and toward the middle of the floor. Brooke Johnson to serve. Senior from Tomball, Texas. Bennett with the shot, and that's going to catch the line. Oh, they're going to call it out, and certainly looked like it caught the line. But no challenge from Louisiana, and it's 10-4. Happened right in front of us, so we had a pretty good view of it. But kill attempt by Kara Barnes. That one's good. As we reset a few things here, Barnes with her first kill of the match. And it will be side out to Louisiana, and Mulaney Dana, the junior from Slidell. Short serve and a attempted kill, but it's dug out by Louisiana on a couple of handballs right at the court. But still able to put it away is Tierney Scott, the senior from Houston. And she's got her first kill. And the Bobcats have come out red hot in this one. Lauren Teskey serving. Big kill attempt by Bennett is blocked down. Bennett again, that's off the tip. Dug out, battle at the net. And a kill by DeWalt as she put it into the middle again of the Louisiana defense. Bobcats have found a gap, and they have taken advantage of it. And Louisiana will go to the bench as Lauren Tishkoff, the freshman from Culver City, California, will make a rare appearance. First appearance of the weekend for Tishkoff, and only the 10th game that she's played in this year. Kill attempt by Barnes, and that time it's off the block, and it will be side out for Louisiana. Wisnowski will check back in, as will Bennett. So Tishkoff's appearance was a brief one as Bennett is back in to serve. They'll set Rutherford, and she puts it away at the net. Rutherford actually has the second most kills of any Bobcat over the weekend, 22 in the two matches so far. And got that one down with authority between the Cajun backliners. So the libero Granado will serve on the side out. Wisnowski gets hers dug out down the line. Quick attempt by Slaughter is blocked by Louisiana. Another chance for Rutherford. That one's blocked down. Bro looks for the opening, but Teskey's able to dig it out. Here comes Rutherford again. That's off the tip. Setting Wisnowski again, and that one's blocked out of bounds. And Wisnowski with her second kill. She had 21 kills in the two matches combined yesterday. Kara Barnes actually led the way for Louisiana with 27. Kara Barnes will be serving. Those 27 kills yesterday, but also she had 4 service errors yesterday. That was more than any other Cajun, and that is in the two matches combined. Middle set, and the kill put away by Jillian Slaughter. She's got 3 already. And Texas State has doubled up the Cajuns 14-7. Wisnowski with the attempt. Wasn't a very good reception on serve by Louisiana. And a kill attempt by Slaughter is blocked down. And again by Fitzgerald is blocked down. Wisnowski off the block, but it's dug out. Carry over for the Bobcats. They'll set the middle to Sims, but that one is dug out by Fitzgerald. Great point this time by both teams as Bro went for the quick kill. Rutherford tries it, and Louisiana digs it out, and a carryover. Another chance for the Bobcats. Fitzgerald on the sweep. That one is dug out. Wisnowski gets hers dug. Marathon point, and it keeps going. Wisnowski with the attempt. Again, it's dug out at the net. Another chance for Sims, and that is going to go out. Rather, Hicks's kill attempt flies outside the right boundary line after a marathon point. Everybody on the floor trying to catch their breath a little right now, including the server, DeWalt. Short service, and they'll set Wisnowski, and she'll put that one down. Side out Louisiana with Wisnowski's 3rd kill of the match. And it will be Bro to serve, and she misses the sideline with that one. So service error for Louisiana. And Michelle Foster again will check in to serve. And that one is in. Service ace right down the line. So Foster again aiming the same place. That one's dug by Wisnowski. And she will put the kill down this time. That's 4 for Wisnowski. And a side out Louisiana, but they have dug themselves a pretty deep hole right now. Here in the first set of this 3rd and deciding match, the 3rd and final match of the weekend. Kill at the net, that is put away again by Slaughter. And it will be side out to the Bobcats. And Slaughter will be serving. Dug out by Brianna Franklin, who's in the game. And a net violation is going to be called on the Bobcats. Might have been Lauren Teskey in the net. So side out Louisiana, and Hannah Ramirez to serve. The senior from Waxahachie, Texas. Kill attempt off the set by DeWalt. Bennett has to carry it over. A chance for Fitzgerald, but that one hits the tape and goes out of bounds. Oh no, they're called. Oh, and an instant challenge by Heather Mercedes-Fontenot. And our up official, Angel Sims, I think she just missed that one, because the kill attempt never touched the blocker before it went out of bounds. It hit the tape. It was pretty obvious on the screen, but we'll wait and see what replay shot that they have. You'll see the kill attempt, and you'll see it never got over the net before it went out of bounds. Had it gotten over and touched the blocker and then flew out of bounds, it would be point for Texas State. And that's what the ruling was, but that almost assuredly is going to be overturned on replay, because it was obvious that it hit the tape on the replay look. You see a great look at it here. As you see, never touched the blocker. So that one's going to be coming back on replay. Right now it is 19-10, Texas State. Still with the big lead here in game one, but they're going to take a look at it. And we're still waiting for the official signal. That is going to be side out to Louisiana, and that's the right call. Yeah, that one was pretty obvious on the replay. So it is side out to Louisiana, and Hannah Ramirez will be serving, and the serve is into the net. Service error for Louisiana. Second of the match for the Cajuns. And it will be Brooke Johnson to serve. The short service barely dug out. Bennett with the kill attempt. That one's dug out by Granado. Attempt at the net by Teske, kept alive. Teske again. Bro is able to get one hand on it, but the Cajuns can't keep it going, and a point for the Bobcats. And Johnson continues to serve. Backside set to Desiree Johnson. Dug out by Texas State. And that kill attempt by Teske doesn't get over. And it will be side out to Louisiana. Mulaney Dana to serve. Dug out deep in the court. They'll set on the far side to Scott. She gets hers dug out. Kill attempt by Barnes is put down at the net. Off the block attempt of Scott. And Barnes has her third kill of the match in only 3 attempts. Dana to serve again. Set by DeWalt, and they'll set Teske. Dug out right back over. Chance at the net. Scott puts it away. Cajuns can't keep it going. Tierney Scott picks up her second kill. And side out to Texas State. The Bobcats closing in on a win in set number 1. Teske with the serve, and that's going to be an ace. Off the libero Ramirez. Third service ace of the first set for the Bobcats. Teske again, the sophomore from Schertz, Texas. Cajuns don't get much off the serve, and a chance again for Texas State. Rutherford with the block attempt, but that one is blocked and dug out. At the net, Barnes, and there's going to be a net violation. One of the Bobcats is in the net. And side out to Louisiana. And it will be Kelsey Bennett to serve. Rutherford on the left side, off the block, goes out, hits the court anyway. So side out to Texas State. Bobcats within 2 now, as Granado will be serving. Again, not handled well on service reception by Louisiana, and a chance for Texas State. Middle set to Jillian Slaughter, and she gets the kill. That's number 4 for her, the most of any Bobcat. And it is set point for Texas State. Service is handled. Wisnowski with the kill attempt. Dug out. They'll set again at the net, Slaughter, but this time it's dug out. Ramirez has the set. Wisnowski, the attempt, is dug out. Rutherford again, and that one's going to fly out. Just the third kill error so far for Texas State, to go along with 14 kills. And it will be side out Louisiana. Heather Mazetas-Fontenot trying to rally her troops after two losses, their first two losses of the season yesterday. Rutherford again with the kill, and that's going to be off the block. And a point for Texas State. And the Bobcats have been impressive here in set number one. Texas State wins the first set, setter of the year in the Sun Belt Conference. And the junior, probably well on her way to winning that honor for a third straight season. Of course, it is still early, but she already ranks among the nation's leaders in assists, as does the Cajun setter Avery Breaux. In fact, Breaux came into the weekend leading the nation in total assists. And Breaux will likely be serving to start off this second set. I had a chance to talk to her brother Brennan, who is a member of the Cajun baseball team, not that long ago. And she will be serving to start set number two. Texas State in the first set, 15 kills and only 3 errors. They hit at a 279 mark. Cajuns with only 10 kills, 4 errors, hit 150. Texas State also had the only block of the set number one. And we are underway in the second set. And right off the bat, it's Jillian Slaughter again, who had 4 kills in set number one, gets the first one on the first point of the second set. And DeWalt will be back in to serve. Wisnowski with the try, and that is going to fly out. Missed the left sideline on the cross court. And once again, the Bobcats win the first 2 points of a set. Setting Johnson this time, the lefty. It's carried over and kept alive by Louisiana. Wisnowski has to hustle just to keep it going. Slaughter, rather Fitzgerald, gets hers blocked down, and a couple of Bobcats collide, but they're still able to get it across and pick up a point against the Cajun defense. You see the aftermath, and watch DeWalt goes down hard, but Fitzgerald is still able to find an opening in the court. Kill attempt that time by Cammie Hicks, and that one is blocked down. Kennedy Rutherford is in there, and it's first 4 points to Texas State. Louisiana's had a tough time handling service so far, as Wisnowski with the kill attempt gets it dug out. This is Fitzgerald, has hers dug by Breaux. Johnson again. That one's blocked at the net and kept alive. Fitzgerald again with the dink, dug out by Desiree Johnson. Wisnowski, a couple of tips, and they'll have to carry that one over. Back set, and nobody's there, but Ramirez keeps it alive. Attempt by Slaughter is going to go into the net. This time the Cajuns keep it alive. Another marathon point that is finally finished off by DeWalt on the kill off the set. And that is a happy Sean Hewitt right now, the way his team is playing. DeWalt again. Backside set to Wisnowski. The dig goes right back over. Another chance for Louisiana. Johnson with the attempt, but that one's going to sail long on the dig. Rutherford tried to get a hand under it, but that one sailed well past the back line, and Louisiana is finally on the board in this set, trailing 5-1 as Wisnoski to serve. DeWalt with the set at the net. Rutherford gets it blocked straight down. Desiree Johnson with Louisiana's first block of the match. And it will be Wisnoski to serve again. Backside set to Fitzgerald, and that is off the dig attempt. Number 4 for her. Foster comes back in, the defensive specialist, who checks in to serve. And that one's going to sail long and wide. And side out to Louisiana as Hannah Ramirez will serve for Louisiana. Set at the net. Fitzgerald, or the Slaughter, unable to be kept in play by Louisiana. And Slaughter now with 6 kills so far. Texas State has gone to different directions for a lot of its kills in every match so far. Match 1 yesterday was Rutherford. Last night it was Fitzgerald. Today so far it's been Slaughter. Johnson with the attempt at the net is dug out. They will set up Teskey with an attempt. That one's dug by Louisiana. Bennett with the down the line shot, and a net violation is going to be called on the Bobcats. Might have been called on Slaughter. And Taylor Gates will check in for Louisiana, the freshman from Kansas City, Missouri, making her first appearance of the day. She checks in to serve. Set at the net, and that is put down by Tierney Scott. Her third of the match. And quickly a side out back to Texas State. Center set before the Cajuns could set the block. Got it past Barnes and got the point. Cross court to Bennett. Dug out over there by Teskey. Now Teskey with the attempt and kills it off the block out of bounds. And the Cajuns will take a timeout. Texas State leads 9-4 here in set number 2. Back with more in a minute. You're watching Sunbelt Conference Volleyball on ESPN+. 87 kills in the 2 matches yesterday. She picks up 4 in a row so far in this match. 4 kills on only 4 attempts, and you see that one from a couple of different angles right in the middle of the court off the block. Yesterday, 27 kills along with 9 blocks. And she hit with a .388 percentage. Bobcats with an early lead in this one once again. Kill attempt by Barnes is blocked down. Bennett has one go off the block, and Granado made a pretty good attempt just to keep it alive, the libero, but there was nobody there to make the set. And side out to Louisiana. Kelsey Bennett will handle the serve, the junior from Allen, Texas. Dug out by Foster. Set Teskey at the net. She puts it away. Lauren Teskey, sophomore from Schertz, Texas. Teskey will be back to serve. And that one's going to be in the net. Teskey came into the weekend tied for the team lead in a statistic you really don't want. She had 11 errors off serve coming into the weekend. And Kara Barnes to serve. They'll set Rutherford at the net. Popped off the block, and a chance for Louisiana as Hicks tries to put it down. Dug out by the Bobcats. They'll go to Wisnowski, and nobody's going to get that one as she hits it past the block for her 5th of the match. So Barnes continues to serve. Rutherford away from the net this time, gets it dug out. They'll go to Hicks, gets it blocked, but it's going to carry back over. And another chance for Texas State. Rutherford off the tip, and Cajuns again keep it alive as Gates carries it over. Set at the net. Scott gets her kill attempt blocked. Rutherford again, and that one's kept alive. Wisnowski has to carry it over. They'll set up Scott, and again that's going to carry over. Another marathon point. Here comes Rutherford with the tip. Kept alive by Bro. Wisnowski with the attempt is dug out. Cajuns trying to keep it alive again. They'll carry it over. Fight at the net. And DeWalt's able to win the 50-50 ball right at the tape. And that's the 3rd kill for the Bobcats setter in the match. So Granado to serve. Bennett with the back row kill. That's dug out. This will be Rutherford again, and that's going to fly out. Rutherford has 4 kills in the match, but also has 3 errors. So not quite the fast start she had yesterday. And Avery Bro will be serving. It'll be Rutherford again, keeping that one alive. Quick set in the middle by Hicks, but dug by Granado. Back row attack by Teskey. Johnson from the right side, dug out. Right at the net and put away by Slaughter. Slaughter's got 7 kills in 13 swings so far. And that math means she's hitting .538 so far today. As DeWalt will be serving. Wisnowski gets the point off the block. Oh, and they'll say the kill went into the antenna. So it will be point again for Texas State. Wisnowski gets it blocked down. Fitzgerald looked like that time had the solo block. And 3 straight for Texas State, and they build their lead again, 14-8. Johnson keeps it alive, dug out by Granado. Here comes Fitzgerald again, and it hits the tape and out of bounds. And that will be point to the Cajuns. And quickly, challenge is put up by Sean Hewitt. And he'll say that the Cajun blocker touched it before it went out of bounds. And again, our officials will go to the replay. Excellent use of the replay in the first set when there was a kill attempt that looked like it might have been blocked but actually hit the tape and went out of bounds. We'll get a look at it here in just to see. And did it hit the arm? It certainly deflected the direction, but was it deflected by the arm or was it deflected by the tape of the net? From the way the ball changed direction, it looked like it might have hit Desiree Johnson's arm, but we'll wait and see what they come up with on replay. And just like football, it has to be conclusive evidence in order to constitute a change in the call on the court. But they're taking a long look at this one. And they will say point to the Cajuns. And I think that was another good replay call from the slow motion look that we got at it from it coming off the tape. It certainly looked like that call was a good one, but again, it's close. Service goes straight back over the net, but the Cajuns unable to do anything with it. Fitzgerald unable to put it away. Johnson gets it dug out. Another chance for Louisiana as Bennett's kill was going to fly out, but it might have been tipped, and Lauren Teske tried to make the late save. So a point for Louisiana as Wisnowski continues to serve. Rutherford gets it blocked down that time. Johnson was there, and Cammie Hicks was there. And now 3 straight points for Louisiana, and they've cut it to 14-11. Backside set to Fitzgerald, and she gets the kill off the block attempt by Bennett. So side out to the Bobcats. Right off the block attempt, Fitzgerald with her 5th kill of the match. And it will be Johnson. You'll check that. It would be Foster to serve. Dink attempt that time by the other Johnson, Desiree, for Louisiana. And she gets her 2nd kill. So side out to Louisiana, and Hannah Ramirez to serve. That time, Fitzgerald puts that down with some authority. Janelle Fitzgerald, the junior from Mansfield, Texas, with her 6th kill of the match. Cajuns unable to dig that one out, and it will be side out and Slaughter to serve. Johnson gets it blocked down at the net. Louisiana keeps it alive. Bennett gets it blocked down. Tierney Scott was there. Don't know if she had help or not. Fitzgerald was also there. And it was actually Scott that got the block. So side out to the Bobcats, or rather point to the Bobcats. Slaughter continues to serve. Backside set by Barnes, kept alive by Texas State. Attempt by Teske away from the net. They'll set Bennett, tries the dink, but kept alive. Middle set to Scott, and she puts it away. And a timeout for Louisiana. Texas State leads 18-12 here in set number 2. Back with more in a minute. You're watching Sun Belt Conference Volleyball on ESPN+. Checking in again for Louisiana, Lauren Tishkoff. Had not appeared in any match so far, had a brief appearance earlier. Johnson with the back row attack, dug out by the Bobcats. Slaughter has her kill fly out, or rather Fitzgerald on the far side, and side out for the Cajuns. And Taylor Gates checks back in. She'll be serving. Tough set from the back line by Granado. Teske couldn't get much on the kill attempt. Barnes with a kill attempt, but it's dug out. Teske again, that's off the tip and flies out of bounds, but a Cajun tipped it, and it will be point to Texas State. You can see it fly out, but the Cajuns got a hand on it. So it will be Johnson to serve. Big swing and put down. The kill by Lauren Tishkoff, the freshman. For Tishkoff, that's just her 6th kill of the season. And Kelsey Bennett will be back in to serve. And again, carried over the net off the set by DeWalt. She does that on a pretty regular basis. She had 5 kills in the 2 matches yesterday, and she's got 4 more today in only 6 attempts. So side out for Texas State, and Teskey will serve. And that one's going to catch the net again, and that is her 2nd service error in this set. Third of the match for the Bobcats as Kara Barnes serves for Louisiana. They'll set Rutherford, but that block will fly out, landing outside the right-hand sideline, and it will be side out for Texas State. The Bobcats are within 4 of winning the 2nd set. The junior Granado will handle the serve. Bro will set Wisnowski, and she'll put the kill down. That time got it down between the blockers in the net. Off the attempt of Slaughter, and side out to Louisiana. Avery Bro. Fight at the net, and the fight is won by DeWalt, as she and Wisnowski both had a chance at it at the net. And DeWalt wins the pushing contest in that one and gets the point. Johnson with the left-handed dink over the block gets a Cajun side out. For Johnson, that's her 3rd kill. Wisnowski to serve, with their team trailing by 5 late in set number 2. Middle attempt by Slaughter is dug out. Bro will set Bennett. Couldn't get much on it. Right at the net again. Tried to put it away with Slaughter. Cajuns dig it out. Wisnowski hits it, and it looked like it was out, but the call was in, and quickly again a challenge by Sean Hewitt. And once they look at this one, they're probably going to be the 2nd challenge that's going to be overturned. Don't know if we'll get a good look at it. Just going to be out of picture, but just from the naked eye, it looked like it did go out. Don't know if we'll have a good look, but it certainly looked like from in real time that it did go out. And I think that shot right there, wow, that's still tough to tell. They're going to still taking a look at it. Don't know if we had the good angle on it. And again, it has to be conclusive evidence. And it is going to be a side out. Again, I think that's the right call. And I think in this match, 3rd good use of the replay system. So Texas State 2 points away from winning set number 2, and Emily DeWalt will be serving. They go back to Bennett. She puts the big right-hand swing down. Her 5th kill of the match. She does have 3 errors, so trying to get her kill percentage up. Side out for Louisiana is Hannah Ramirez to serve. Rutherford on the near side, off the block, and goes down. So Rutherford with the kill. That's number 7 for her. and it is side out to Texas State. But now there's some type of discussion, and we'll have to wait and see, as Sean Hewitt discussing it with our second referee, Scotty Daigle. And I do not know if Texas State was out of rotation or what the call is. Well, yeah. We will find out for sure shortly. If it does hold up, it is Texas State has set point, but rotation apparently was off for Texas State, and it will be side out to Louisiana. And the discussion still going on. So they will reset it, and it will be point for Louisiana. Cajuns still with a 4-point deficit late in set number 2 as Ramirez serves. That one is dug out. Teskey at the net gets the kill off the block. The little dink went off the hand of Barnes, and it is set point for Texas State. Jillian Slaughter will be serving. Bobcats trying to take a 2-0 lead in this one, but that serve is going to fly out. Slaughter with the service error, side out to Louisiana. Taylor Gates checks in. But her serve goes into the net. Back-to-back service errors to close out set number 2. And Texas State takes a 25-20 victory. And they're up 2-0 here in this final match of the weekend. We'll be back with set number 3 in about 5 minutes. You're watching Sunbelt Conference Volleyball on ESPN. Plus 2 matches this weekend with 31 kills as Texas State leads off with the serve. Kill attempt by Cammie Hicks, and then an attempt by Desiree Johnson, but it's blocked down by the Bobcats. And for the 3rd straight game, Texas State scores first. And it will be Emily DeWalt to serve. DeWalt with 25 assists so far in this match. Kill attempt by Wisnowski, and that one gets down between the blockers. Wisnowski with her 7th kill. That's the most of any Cajun in this match. And she's back to serve. Fitzgerald on the far side has it dug out by Bro, but the Cajuns can't keep it alive. Desiree Johnson made the diving attempt, but side out to Texas State. And Foster will be serving. Nope, she will hand it off. And now she'll go and wait for the official to beckon her in, and now she'll be back to serve. Back set to Johnson, dug out by the Bobcats, dug out by DeWalt. This is Fitzgerald, tries to get over the block and put down at the net by Cammie Hicks. So side out to Louisiana. And Ramirez will be serving. Quick one over the net from DeWalt, and again she finds a hole in the Louisiana defense and gets her 6th kill in only 8 attempts. Slaughter serving. They'll set Johnson, gets it blocked, but kept alive by Louisiana. This will be Bennett down the line, dug out by DeWalt, but nobody's there to handle the pass. And it will be a point to the Cajuns. On the side out, Taylor Gates will check in to handle service. Cross court from Fitzgerald, dug way up almost into the stands, but the Cajuns keep it alive. Set again to Fitzgerald, and that one's put down right down the line. 8 kills so far today for the junior from Mansfield, Texas. Came into the weekend as Texas State's leader with 111 kills. At the net, attempt by Barnes is blocked back. They'll go cross court to Bennett. But the Bobcats able to keep it alive. Again, the cross court attempt, and that time unable to keep it going as Kara Barnes gets the kill. And we're tied once again as Kelsey Bennett will be back to serve. They'll set Teskey, but her kill attempt flies out. Louisiana with its first lead in quite some time. We're early in the third set. Teskey again on the set. That one's blocked, and it's going to find the court. Looked like Kara Barnes was in on the block. And another point Louisiana, and the Cajuns now with a 2-point lead. And that's 3 in a row for Louisiana. It's Bennett again to serve. DeWalt tries it again. That time it's dug out. Bro tries to tip it over, but gets it blocked back. So side out to Texas State. Bro tried the quick one, but in the right place at the right time was Teskey. And she'll now serve. Wisnowski at the net. That one's dug out by Teskey. Scott tried to poke it over, gets it blocked back. Scott has it go off the hand of Gates. For her 5th kill. And point for Texas State. We're tied again. Bro on the set to Wisnowski. That one's dug, but it's going to fly out of bounds off the dig attempt of Johnson. And Wisnowski with her 8th kill. So side out to the Cajuns, and Kara Barnes will be serving. Big swing attempt by Scott. Louisiana keeps it alive. Wisnowski with the kill attempt, and then another kill attempt is dug out. Another attempt by Scott on the far end. Wisnowski has to just carry it over. They'll set it in the middle for Scott, but Barnes is able to keep it alive, and Wisnowski on the tip, but they'll call a 2-hand set. Ball handling error on Louisiana. And a side out again. And Granado will serve. Wisnowski gets it blocked. Louisiana again keeps it alive. Ramirez carries it over. Set in the middle for Slaughter. Set in the middle this time for Hicks. Rutherford with the kill attempt, and that one's going to get down off the dig attempt. 6 kills for Rutherford today. And Texas State back out front, 8-7. Set Wisnowski, gets it blocked again. Should get another chance from the side. Again, dug out by Louisiana. Wisnowski this time will just carry it over. Rutherford on the side, and that one's going to hit the antenna. And they'll say side out Louisiana, as the kill attempt is right off the antenna. So we're tied again at 8. And Avery Bro will be serving. Rutherford on the set on the near side and puts it away. 7 now in the kill column for Rutherford. Texas State has 5 players. Check that, make that 6 players with at least 5 kills in this match, led by the 8 of Fitzgerald. Cross court to Johnson, the lefty, and the block goes out of bounds. Fitzgerald and Slaughter were both there, but that time the block goes wide. Side out again to Louisiana. Once again, a tie score. Wisnowski's serve is a good one. She's got her second ace of the day, and only the second for Louisiana entire team this weekend. Louisiana did not have a service ace in either of the 2 matches yesterday. They'll set in the middle for Slaughter. That catches the net, but it's going to stay down as the net was actually the Bobcats' friend that time. Tied again at 10. And Foster will serve. Bennett on the far side takes it down the line, dug out by DeWalt. Big kill attempt by Teskey that time, and that goes off the block. So point for the Bobcats, and Foster continues to serve. They'll set Bennett, tries to get over the block, but that is dug out. Cajuns dig out the follow-up attempt. Bennett again tries the dink. With another chance for the Bobcats. Fitzgerald has it dug out high toward the roof. Louisiana has to carry it over. They'll go back to Fitzgerald. Unable to get that one going. Cajuns keep it alive, and Cammie Hicks finds the opening in the middle of the Bobcat defense. The freshman from Carthage, Texas, only had 8 kills all season coming into the weekend, but she did have 13 blocks, and that was the 5th highest mark of any Louisiana player. Serve is dug on the back line, and this time Teskey's able to put it away on a nice set by DeWalt. And again, the Bobcats with the 1-point advantage. Midway through the 3rd set, Texas State won the first 2. This is Slaughter to serve. And that one's not handled very well. Cajuns will just have to carry it over. And a chance again. Big kill by Fitzgerald. Her 9th of the match. That's a high in the match for either team. So Slaughter to serve again. A 2-point lead for Texas State. They'll set Bennett, blocked down. Cajuns with another chance. Bennett again, cross court, and finds the opening. Split the defenders that time for her 7th kill. So Taylor Gates checks in to handle service. Big attempt at the net, but it goes out. Tierney Scott had an open court and missed it on the right side. So point for Louisiana. We're tied once again at 13. Good serve by Gates. Just cleared the net and unable to be handled by the Bobcat defense. So the Cajuns third service ace of the match. And Louisiana once again with the 1-point advantage, as these teams have swapped it back and forth throughout this third set. Fitzgerald on the far side, and that one doesn't make it over. And a timeout's going to be taken by Texas State. Cajuns lead 15-13 here in set number 3. Back with more in a minute. You're watching Sunbelt. Texas State has had a very balanced attack throughout this match today, and Jillian Slaughter has taken advantage of that. The middle blocker junior from San Antonio has 8 kills and no errors so far today, hitting .444, a couple of blocks and 3 digs. But it's Louisiana with the lead right now here in set number 3. And the freshman Taylor Gates gets set to serve. She's already got 1 service ace, and now she's got 2 aces and 3 serves for the freshman. And Louisiana has its largest lead of this set. Far side set to Fitzgerald, but Louisiana keeps it alive on the carryover. And again, they'll set Fitzgerald, but that's kept alive, and the dink is put down as Teskey went up and put it down at the net, off the block. 9 kills now for Teskey. And side out to Texas State, as Brooke Johnson checks in for service. Bennett on the far side goes off the block. Middle attempt by Tierney Scott, and that gets off the block and finds the floor. 6 kills with only 1 error for Scott. And the Bobcats back within 1. Kill attempt by Barnes is dug back over. She gets another swing at it, but doesn't get good contact, and now Teskey tries to put it away. Dug out by Louisiana. Bennett down the line, dug nicely by Johnson. In the middle of the floor, Teskey. Quick to Barnes, and she puts the kill away. And again, Louisiana up by 2 with the side out. Johnson tried to get the dig on it, but Barnes has her 6th kill with no errors so far today. And Kelsey Bennett will be in to serve. Teskey right at the middle, blocked up by the Cajuns. Teskey again, that one's blocked, stays on the Cajun side. Fight at the net. Another chance for Louisiana. Barnes will put it down in the corner. Barnes has 7 kills. Got it past the blocker, and yep, right on the back line. Louisiana again with the 3-point lead. Set at the net, wasn't a particularly good set, but it came off the block, and it will be side out to Texas State. Bobcats get the point, and Lauren Teskey will be serving with her team down 2. Well, set Wisnowski, tough angle for her. Gets it in the court. That's Scott at the net, but she gets it blocked down. Kara Barnes is in the right place at the right time that time. Barnes' 2nd block of the match. Louisiana again up by 3, and it will be Barnes to serve. Hits the net, but goes on over, stays in play. Rutherford has it blocked down. Still in possession of the Bobcats. Rutherford off the block again. Now Wisnowski gets hers dug out. Big kill at the net by Scott. She puts it down. Cajuns had a net violation anyway on the play. So it will be side out to the Bobcats as Granado is set to serve. Backside, it goes to Sims, and she puts it away. The freshman from Carthage, Texas, gives Louisiana another 3-point lead. So Avery Breaux to serve. Rutherford gets the kill down off the block. Sims was there but couldn't get the block that time, and side out to the Bobcats. DeWalt to serve. Backside, it's Wisnowski this time. 9 kills in the match for Wisnowski. That leads the Cajuns. And she'll be back to serve. That serve is going to fly out, though. Service error, and not at the point that Louisiana wanted that one. Brianna Franklin will check in, as it will be side out. Kayla Tello also checks in for Texas State, and she will handle the serve. Freshman from Buda, Texas. Set Johnson the lefty, but it's blocked down. Jillian Slaughter gets the block. Her 3rd of the match. Nope. They'll say that went down on the wrong side of the net. I lost sight of that one. So point Louisiana, and side out Ramirez serving. That time Fitzgerald on the far side, and that time the kill is down. So Slaughter will serve. Her team down by 2 late in the 3rd set. Johnson again, the lefty, and she gets the kill. Right down the right sideline. 6 kills now for Johnson. And Louisiana 2 points away from winning the 3rd set. We'll have a timeout taken by Texas State. Johnson gets the kill. That puts Louisiana within 2 points of winning set number 3. We'll get a chance to look at the Sun Belt standings, and you can see how important this match is as you look at that West Division. Texas State and UTA are both 5-0 in conference play. UTA playing Arkansas State right now, and they have split sets. They're in the 3rd set of that match. Louisiana right behind them at 5-2 after the 2 losses yesterday. Arkansas State 4-3, and of course they're even up with UTA in that match today after UTA won the first 2. So this match is huge in the West Division standings. On the east side, Coastal Carolina has swept its first 2 series. They swept South Alabama this weekend. Troy, though, hanging in at 4-1, as you definitely see a delineation between the top of the league and the bottom of the league right now in the conference standings. And of course, both of these teams will be aiming for the Sun Belt Conference Tournament, scheduled for November 18th through the 22nd. Location for the tournament is still a TBA, and that is, of course, because of the pandemic situation. They'll have to wait and see how they'll actually hold the tournament. But it's still several weekends away, and there's a lot of big matches scheduled between now and then. Cajuns have another big one here next weekend when they have Arkansas State coming in for another 3-match weekend. Texas State will return home, and they'll take on Little Rock next weekend, also a 3-match series. Taylor Gates to serve, her team up by 3. They'll set Fitzgerald, and she gets it down off the tip for her 11th kill of the match. That's the high mark for either team, as the Bobcats come within 2, and Johnson will be serving. They'll go on the near side, and it is Barnes, but she gets it tipped up. Cajuns trying to keep it alive, but unable to keep the point going. And it's a point for Texas State, and Louisiana will take a quick timeout. Cajuns lead 23-22, still anybody's third set in this one. Texas State won the first two. They won the first one relatively easy, 25-15. Second set a little bit closer. The Bobcats able to hold on to win that one by 25-20. Texas State with a .285 hitting percentage so far in today's match. Cajuns hitting only .183. But in this set, in the third set, Louisiana with 14 kills and only 2 errors. That's a .308 percentage. Texas State 17 kills, 5 errors, hitting at a .279. And with those numbers, you would figure it to be close. And it is here in set number 3. We talked about the upcoming matches. Next week, Cajuns against Arkansas State, and that will be right back here at Long Gym. Friday matches scheduled for 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. Central Time, and a Saturday match scheduled for 1 p.m. Those again Central Time. Texas State will take on Little Rock at the same times next weekend, 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Friday, and then a 1 p.m. match on Saturday. It'll be Brooke Johnson to serve. Her team down by 1 late in set number 3, and a big kill is put down by Kara Barnes. Split the defense for Texas State, and it is set point for Louisiana on the side out. And Kelsey Bennett will serve. Dug out by Granado, set on the far side to Tierney Scott, and she puts it away off the attempted dig. And Texas State holds off 1 set point, but it is still set point for Louisiana as Teskey is back to serve. Serve is not handled cleanly though by Ramirez, and we are tied at 24. And of course, teams have to win by 2. So it is not a set point for either team. We'll play at least to 26 in this one. Texas State trying to close out the match and close out a 3-0 weekend. Louisiana trying to force this to a 4th set. Teskey with the serve. They'll set Wisnowski. Her kill attempt is dug out. Big attempt, and it's going to be in by Tierney Scott as she gets the kill at the net, and now it is match point for the Bobcats. And it'll be on the hand of Lauren Teskey. Dug by Wisnowski and kept alive by Louisiana. Didn't get much on that one. Rutherford with the kill attempt and gets it past the block and gets it down. Kennedy Rutherford, the junior from Houston, closes it out for the Bobcats as Texas State holds on in the 3rd set to take a 26-24 win over the Raging Cajuns. And the Bobcats win 3 in a row, 25-15, 25-20, and 26-24 today. And they win all 3 matches this weekend. We'll be back to wrap things up here from Earl K. Long Gym in just a minute. You're watching Sun Belt Conference Volleyball on ESPN+.